This code should create a horizontal line that moves from left to right. Wait, what? I embarked on a journey to create pretty patterns with lines. I've been watching Sebastian Leg's videos and I want my projects to look as pretty as his. Okay, now that's pretty cool. I use Love2D as my primary game framework and there's no visualization code I can yank from the internet. With lesser known game engines like this, you gotta do everything yourself. And I knew where to start. And then I realized that Love2D actually has the ability to draw lines. Here's the basic idea. I have 2 points initialized to the same starting position. I'm then going to take the second point and interpolate it to its final position. And of course, let's draw it to the screen. Okay, with the basic code written, we can now switch over to creating a line class. It follows the same basic idea, but adds more settings to make things more robust. What's this? Generative art. These are the type of projects I want to make. Wait, stop, go back up a bit. Why don't I create something like this? Yes. You know, with the way it's looking now, it reminds me of this background animation local scriptman plays for attention. So why don't we also try to go for 3D? GPT-4. Create a transformation matrix that makes the 2D canvas appear as a sheet of paper on a table.
Okay, here's a matrix for you to try.
Bruh, let's talk rules. If I want some pretty patterns, randomness, it ain't gonna cut it. In the line spawner, let's define a function that will be solely responsible for handling rules. It'll have access to arbitrary data, which it can use to manipulate and ultimately output a new direction for the next line to go. Let's put a counter in this arbitrary data. We could then use this counter and the remainder operator to determine the next direction. Well, that wasn't really that helpful, huh? I tried playing around with other values here and the ordering of if statements, but it looks like I'm gonna need to be more purposeful with these rules. I have here a spiral. I performed a deep, multifaceted analysis of this exact spiral. Here's the code, let's see it in action. Does that look like a spiral to you? Okay, turns out I just need to remove this line of code and change this to a 1. Now that's what I'm talking about. Let's play around with it a bit. I found that increasing this number yields some interesting results. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, subscribe right now.